One push of the button. Here comes the intro. I'm back with some tacos. I see you got those lacos. I got some seafood vatos. I ain't having friends with all y'all. I don't care what you're gonna be. I went to get a haircut, couldn't be free. I signed up for the line. It was 2 hours long. I ain't been waiting that time. As I was about to leave, I saw some dude who was smoking a cigarette and walking back in a good mood. I said, yo, dude, you cut some hair? He said, yeah, come over here. I went inside. He had a seat. 5 minutes later, I looked like me. I got lucky, I was about to give up. I said, give a fuck, there was just too many lines. What's the deal? Everybody's getting a haircut. There's like 18 places in this town. Right around me, they're getting down. All these hairdressers, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? We just cutting our hair. Maybe the food we're eating, it's making our hair grow more. Except for some of you, got the bald spots. Not my fault. Don't know what that means. Everybody's cool, whatever hairstyle you have. I have a really good shaped head, but when I shave my head, I look stupid. So, not that I look any better with the hair, but let's see how that goes. Switch microphones, and I'm going to turn this one down and go to another level. Are you ready? Money. Let's see over here. Boom. There you go. Let's see. Do I see a wavelength over there? Let's see. Take a look here. Do I see a wavelength? Fuck face. No. Yeah. Whatever it is. Still, I'm happy with it. I'm content. I see noise up there. That's good enough for me. Well, I'll buy that for $1. You know, there's another view. Close up. Hi, what's up, my dogs? So I'm going to kick back like this. And then kick back like that. The whole view. But gotta suck it in when I do this. Make sure there's no PB stains on me. Not that there would be any PB stains, but it could happen. But anyways. So, how you doing, ladies and gentlemen? This is November 12th. It's a Friday. Coming at you live. I'll probably take this back home and edit it, add a little preview, a little intro, a little exo, a little all the other bits and pieces that you need to have for this. I don't know. So this is once again, my name is Reuben, Lion and the Truth. Check out legendspodcasting.com. Go buy some t-shirts. Hit us up for email. You got a podcasting idea? Welcome. Come on side. We will record your podcast. You can be on camera 1. You can be on camera 2. Someone else can be on camera 3. We can look up the internet and go down to the rabbit hole. Or we can come right back to me. So we got fun galore. So here, let's see here. I'll change it. See, check this out. I got a text message from here. So here we go. Boom. I think it's this one right here. Let's see here. Boom. Check that out, dog. Look, what do you want to do? So I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna go through the colors. See, we can change the mood. Get a little pink here. Valentine's. That's not bad. That's not bad. A little pinkish. Let me see here. Take it over here to purple, a little bluish. That's not bad. So when you get a close up, you really see the color back there. Check that out. Getting deep in the night. Welcome to Deep in the Night. Green. That does not like my video on the green. That pink is pretty wicked. Let's see here. I'll go deep purple. Whoa. I don't know what happened back there. Let's see what happened back here. Wow, that's crazy. So, anyways, that's what stupid shit I do here. And you can do the stupid shit too. So, anyways, my point being is you got a podcasting idea. You can come to our spot, have an idea, and you can, a lot easier than getting yourself a microphone. Recording a show with us is cheaper than, definitely way cheaper than this freaking microphone. And I don't know if you know how to edit or do all the stuff, but we do. So come here. Please come here. As I would tell my dog, please come here. Please. Please come here. Dogs are awesome, aren't they? Anyways, what we're going to talk about today, fights. There's been lots of great fights out there. I don't know if you guys are into fighting. Maybe I'll save that for my sports podcast, which I'm probably not going to do tonight. I'll probably do that tomorrow morning. Get ready for the NFL. And then comedy, man. I've been listening to a lot of great comedy out there. Mark Norman is amazing. I listened to Theo Vaughn's. He had a good joke on there. Definitely check it out. A couple people they really like. Everybody has different, likes in comedy. So I'd say there's, no wrong. People like every version of comedy. So, just because if I didn't enjoy something or I did enjoy something doesn't mean that you're going to have the same experience. But definitely go check it out because no matter what, it will make you think, good or bad. Theo Vaughn, it was decent. But, the real thing I like is when I see Theo Vaughn came out with the special, Shane Gillis, he came out with a special, Mark Norman had one a while back. They definitely all promote each other, and that's amazing. Positive with positive equals positive. Your success equals my success. Your success definitely does not interfere with, my success. So, anyways. So the comedy's been great. Media, let's see here. There's a lot of things going on, like Aaron Rodgers with his vaccine thing, and I thought it was trippy on because it's not really like a. I don't think people care. Maybe have an opinion about if he's vaccinated or not, but or that he lied. But I think it's people aren't mad that he has an anti-vax stance or he talked to Joe Rogan. They think that's kind of funny. I can imagine if I went to my doctor and I told him, well, I talked to Joe Rogan, and my doctor would probably just slap the shit out of me. And I do like Joe Rogan. And I'd probably say 50% of the things I would repeat out in public would be like, well, I heard on Joe Rogan, But they just don't like the fact he lied. But the media would say that he didn't like him because of the vaccine. So it's like this weird circle, It's like, I don't know what. Sometimes it's like we don't know what you're watching. But on the other side of that, I have kids, and they're always sending me like TikTok videos, or they'll send me a link to a website or something, whatever and whatnot. And the kids nowadays are very informed. Of course, there's a handful of kids that will repeat what their parents say, a little bunch of ditto heads. But man, the kids nowadays, I am very happy with, I must say. The media circle is crazy, man. It's like watching the day, talking about Black Friday, and then people say like Black Friday, that's racist, because they say black. Why's it gotta be black? And then people are like, come on, black just means we're in the positive, and red means we're in the negative. It was red a negative connotation? Where's my camera? Here. Is that one? No, it's that one. And I say yes. So red, back in the day when they made this economic system, represented the Native Americans. And they were always trying to get the Native Americans out and out of the way so they can have this beautiful land and bring in the black slaves to work it to make it very prosperous. But the getting out the Native Americans was a cost to them. So it was like something that took them in the negative, the red. But when they finally got in the positive, due to the labor they were using, they got into the black. I know. It's fucked up, ain't it? So, I just made that up. But it could be true. Who knows? I don't fucking know. But, yeah, it is what it is, huh? So, anyways, yeah. I've been working, been doing a lot of stuff. It's been a couple weeks since maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks since I put a podcast out. Been doing a lot of work. My wife and family, they got in a car accident. So the new car is on its way. That car got totaled. We'll talk about maybe perhaps later about what I'm thinking about getting or what we got or what situation it might be. But I'll go from there. So, yeah, anyways, I'm in construction. I'm an electrician. I've mentioned that many times, working in the Bay Area. It's crazy, I think, how I ended up in construction in the first place. It perhaps had to do with, the fact that do I want the headphones on? Let's see. I'm gonna try this without the headphones for a while. Boom. I got good ears. Why not? I don't know what it sounds like, but let's go for that. I think like maybe in high school. When I was growing up, I wouldn't say I was poor. I was always broke. I always said like there's a difference between like poor and broke. When you're poor, you don't have lights. When you're broke, you have lights, but you don't have new shit. But your parents always have weed. That was like my lifestyle. My parents always had weed, but like I didn't have like new carpet and the lights were always on. We had food, but like, didn't have new shit. I remember like my first bike was, bike my dad, I think he works for the school district. I think someone left a bike behind for like a year. They cut the chain off, took it home, spray painted it, and then gave it to me. And then, it was sitting out in the rain, I think for like 6 months before they actually brought it in. So I'm trying to pedal it, but I'm excited I had a bike, but it made me really buff for like 2 weeks, because I kept riding this bike that was all rusty. But, yeah, being broke, that's what the lifestyle was. But growing up broke also, I didn't really go to church a lot. And, not has to do with being broke, but my parents were into church. Matter of fact, when I was younger, I asked my parents about religion. I said I was going to hang out with my friends after like sporting events or like soccer. And my friend's dad was a pastor, and we always go to their church. And at the time, I had no idea what they were, Christian, Catholic, Jesus. I'm like, they're Jesus. They're Jesus believers, Dad. I don't know what that meant. I'm like, they give me candy, and they let me color. And before we play tackle each other with the person with the ball, whatever name you might call that. But anyways, so I asked my dad, I was like, what religion, are we? And he expressed, I'm Catholic. And I was like, oh, sweet, we're Catholic, He said, no, you haven't been baptized. I'm Catholic. And he hit the joint and fucking ashed it on my head, But, so I never was baptized. I wasn't Catholic. I would visit my friends at their church. I don't know where I was going along with this whole thing back in the day. Oh, yeah, so we didn't go to church in the first place. So, like, I didn't have church clothes. Maybe that's why we didn't go to church, and because my parents didn't want to buy church clothes. So I didn't have, like, dress shoes. I definitely didn't have slacks. I didn't have a tie. I didn't have any of that stuff until I went to, like, a formal prom, but that was like a tuxedo, and I had to give that shit back. And then when I had senior photos, I actually bought a dress shirt and my first tie, and then the blazer. But that was the blazer, wasn't my blazer. It was at the place where I took the pictures, so they had the blazer. I got a blazer now, bitches. So I got it's right here. I got a blazer now. But anyways, yeah. So I didn't have no fucking church clothes. I didn't have no dress clothes. I just play clothes, record clothes, So there was a time in high school to have you answer some kind of questionnaire, It was like, where do you live, north of Shaw or south of Shaw? That was like question A. If you not live in this town, Alaska, Anchorage, Alaska, my people, Anchorage, Alaska, my number one watchers. Thank you. I appreciate it. Donate to the Patreon. We don't have the Patreon quite yet. But go to the website. Email us. Give me your name. I'll give you a shout out. I'll send you a t-shirt, Anchorage, Alaska. If you live out there. I really appreciate you guys. Probably number one listeners. Thank you very much. Limited first 10 people. Amazing being 10 people call, but it'd be like also 1,000 people trying to get fucking shirts. Crazy. I didn't tell you what kind of shirt. It'd just be like my leftover Union shirt. No, I'll give you a Lion of the Truth or a Legends podcasting shirt or whatever it might be. So thank you very much. Back on topic, they had me, answer questionnaire. Where do you live? Oh yeah, back to what I was saying. South of Shaw, town split like a grid, and as the years gone on by decades, the poor line, economic line of the town would jump up a city block, So when I was a young kid, it was basically Shaw. They would say south of Shaw, you po. And now they moved up to Herndon, which is like 5 city blocks up or like 4 city blocks up, so like 40. So now it's Herndon, south of Herndon, you po. But anyways, so that was just question number 2. And then Take a drink of water. Oh man, I need to sit up, huh? Does that help my? There we go. I gotta go buff like this. I want camera 1, camera 2. Boom. I like that better. Look at you. I'm do that all the time now. Check that out, dog. Shotgun mic. Anyways, so yeah, they asked where you live. Question number 2 was, do you have dress clothes? I said no. Question number 3 was, are you willing to shit inside a blue box? I'm like, hell yeah. I go outside my backyard all the time and just piss in the corner. And about 4 times a year, I'm locked outside. And on the way home, I have to shit on the side of the house. It's a bush back there. And every once in a while it gets picked up. Sometimes it stays back there. That's not today. That was like when I was 8 or like 10 years old. Or 12. Or 32. Whatever number you want to use. But anyways, so yeah. So like that was a questionnaire. And they're like, oh, you willing to shit in a box? You don't have dress clothes. You you are going to be in construction. I'm like, oh, sweet. So that's where I'm at. I'm a construction worker. But I don't say I'm a construction worker. I'm just playing around there. I'm a union electrician. You're welcome. Anyways, so the choice is yours. If I had some dress clothes, I can imagine me working inside a business area. I don't know. I think I'd be good at whatever I, put my hands to, would try to do, But I think definitely it'd be a weird situation. I don't know, maybe because like at work, I crack jokes all the time, so I'm like a clown, I guess, or I try to be not so serious, so I crack jokes constantly every time. Everything's funny to me. It seems like there's always like an innuendo or a saying or a verse, so I'm always just like, boom, just working things in, not on purpose. It's just I think my brain's broken, like as if there was like a valve and they're supposed to close it and they're like, I can't, the valve's broken. And then the people in the brain are like, fuck it, we're out of here. Homer Simpson just eating like donuts and the fucking comments are just coming out, Man, I gotta try to, what time is it? 11:11? Damn it. Friday? I wonder if my taco truck's gonna be there. Hey, if you're ever in Fresno/Clovis, I think it's in the borderline there, Willow and Shaw, there's a taco truck. My favorite taco truck. I'm up to like 200 burritos and 600 tacos in the last year and a half. I don't know if that's very good, but this is what I look like. Anyways, let's go to, you know what I'm going to do here? I'm going to get that color change. Change. And that was right there. So we'll go back there. Boom. White. Now we're normal. Sweet. As normal as I'm going to get. Okay. Yeah, so anyways. I saw shit in a box. It is always odd, when I go to the porta potty. There's many routines. I ain't going to get deep into the routine. But there's like one. Let me tell you. Okay? Come here. I need a piece of paper for this. So, first of all, the toilet paper inside these porta potties sometimes is decent, but sometimes it's literally like you go to, it's like, oh fuck, like you go to put, oh fuck, you're trying to pull it off the reel and oh man, like if I just stack enough of this, oh I dropped it, oh man, fuck, it keeps on breaking. You're like, this is some bullshit. They're like, why are you in the porta potty? I'm like, I got a handful of confetti. I'm trying to wipe the shit off my asshole. And unfortunately, I got to crumble up the confetti as tight as possible so my finger doesn't have a breakthrough. But anyways, fucking the toilet paper is the worst situation possible. It's like crepe paper from like a party, you get that stuff, you streamer paper and you stream it out and it's like that thin. And sometimes you go and you wipe, and if you wipe, you wipe and you like, don't you wipe. I shouldn't be looking over there. That's me. So you wipe and you don't pull it off like this and then drop it into the bucket of shit. If you like wipe it and then like wipe it like this is what happened to me. You wipe it and you let go, and then your butt cheek right there with a little bit of caca paste, because this is like wipe number one. Holds on to the party streamer of toilet paper as if you're doing a litmus test of blue water inside the shit box, and you're like, what am I going to do? Like, you don't want to reach back down because you don't know, like, how much of that confetti paper is already contaminated. Like, the shit box it's already a terrible situation, but I just need to get this off of my butt, and it's not weighted, you know what I mean? Like, you're trying to get it off. It's almost like you're trying to make tea with your butt paper, and like, just want to get this off, and you're opening up your butt as much as possible. Like, please, 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 please. Oh my gosh. And it's like, oh, I'm so happy when that fucking happens, man. But that happens, like, so sometimes you're just trying to get it, because like, I'm a big guy in the first place, and sometimes you sit in the box. I'm 6'2", 230 pounds. Sometimes you sit in that box and I bend a little bit, get scared, you know, or that fucking seat moves. You ever sat on the toilet and the seat moves and it pinches your ass cheek, and like, oh my God, I'm fucking stuck, and you're trying to get up, put pressure, but you're pinching your ass cheek more. The whole situation is terrible. But first, before you get in, let me slow down. When you get in at first, you need to put a layer in the shit box. I call it like a landing pad. Like, you do not get in the shit box and then just drop dookies from up above. Then you get this fucking hepatitis blue splashback, like atomic bomb, you know, splashback, man. So you got to put yourself down a nice landing pad, you know. So first, you got to get about, I'd say 750 pieces of, it'd be like pane glass window acid. That's basically like how big of a piece of paper you're to put a landing pad as you're pulling the fucking toilet paper piece by piece as you're sitting there. Like, already you sat down, like, oh my God, the seat is warm, which means somebody was just sitting in there. Kind of nice because it's cold, but gross. So it smells not good, and you're just trying to get enough paper down so you can take the shit and it doesn't fucking splash you in the ass. And as soon as you sit down, you might as well start just planning for that wipe, you know, and the whole time just remember, wipe, pull, and drop. Wipe, pull, and drop. Don't stop halfway, because you have that problem when I was talking about. It looked like there's a party hanging from your asshole to the fucking shit box. And, oh my God, it's graduation. No, man, I got fucking shit paper stuck to my butt. I apologize. I don't know why I went that way. But I did. That's the way it goes. But you guys don't know. Not the box is crazy. I might have said this before, but it doesn't hurt to say it again. Like everybody watches porn, right? Like, let's get deep. Like, everybody watches porn. Everybody watches porn, right? And so you've seen penises before. Unless you watch Asian penises, then you've never seen a penis. You just see blurry. But but if you go inside the blue box, you know, there are penises everywhere. Like, they draw a lot of penises. I've never, you know, maybe in my life, obviously if someone drew a picture of Donald Trump, you know, I might draw a penis going in his mouth. I'm just joking. But like, really, like there's so many penises, and I've, you know, so many versions of the penis. But then there's one time I saw a penis drawing that made me think. I know, not question my sexuality, but think, like, let me describe it. So most penises are like sideways. Like, if I went to the urinal and I looked over and I saw some dude's penis, it'd be like a sideways penis, right? You know, so, or I watch a porno, you know, there's like the dick and the balls. It's like a sideways penis, you know, it's like we all see in this sideways. It's like a sideways penis, right? Sideways penis. You know, there's that penis. That's like the main penis. But one time I saw someone draw a penis from the front view, like from the like it was like looking at you, and I was like, "Where did you see that at? I've never seen that before." And the guy, did a great drawing, but already I was dealing with the paper. Didn't necessarily need a dick facing my head as if I was under pressure of a gun. But, dick drawings. It happens. And MS-13, people write that, even though nobody is MS-13. Not on my job site. It was like, come on. So you're part of this cartel, and you do drywall too. Like, no, come on, bro. They're like, people just write it because they think it sounds cool, or like when a dude draws a fucking swastika, he's not part of the neo-Nazi party. He's illiterate, So don't think much about that. There are all kinds of that, and fuck Biden, fuck Trump, and the most famous one, which I think is the most bullshit, passive aggressive totally talk. I don't know. I don't have that written on my paper, totally talk, but is the racism. They don't get too much of the Mexican racism. I've had that on the job site. Some people say it out loud. That was funny. But like the black racism. First off, like I've mentioned before, like they say the population is somewhere between 11 or 14% African Americans in the United States, right? Well, in the construction business, it's less than that. There's not a lot of African Americans inside the construction business in the West Coast where I'm at. Maybe other locations because of the demographic, but where we're at, we don't have a lot of African Americans in construction. It just varies. So that's just the way it is. So when someone writes like, F ninjas or something like that, obviously they're not saying ninja. I'm like, dude, there's one guy on the job site, Dave. If you don't like Dave, just write fuck Dave. Like, don't be a dick. Like, you don't have to bring his skin color into it. Like, don't make it all fucking mean. Just say fuck Dave. Dave's an asshole. Because they do that with other people. We had an elevator guy that, because I don't know if you work construction, there's always someone who works the elevator because, if we were in control of the elevator, we're never giving it up. Like a fucking married woman. Let's do that in there. But anyways, so I was on a job site and I went to porta potty and it said like fuck Ike, fuck Ike, fuck Ike, fuck Ike. I'm like, man, people don't like Eisenhower. That's fucking crazy. So like that wasn't right. Anyways, so they said fuck Ike, and I'm like, man, who the is he a superintendent? Like, who is Ike? And then I got inside the elevator and I saw the guy's hard hat and said Ike. I'm like, hey, what's up, Ike? He's like, oh, hey, what's up? And it's like, oh, fuck, no one likes you. I'm like, man, that's crazy. So yeah, elevator guy, Ike. They were really personal. They said Ike, we don't like him. Or a safety guy. They named the safety guy off the bat. If there's a superintendent they don't like, they put that person's name, So I don't tell anybody my name. They just say fag. I'm like, dude, don't do that. Hurt my feelings. No, joking. Anyways, so yeah, porta potty talk, some bullshit. So granted, every job has its hurdles. Even if you have to dress up, you gotta dress up. I just put on this basically, I'm gonna work. And then but our hurdle is we have to shit in a box. Even though sometimes, I talked to a guy the other day, I was making porta potty talk, and he said that he's only shit in a box probably 3 times a year. And I was like, crazy, because it's like 11 o'clock, and I've shit 3 times today. That's fucking amazing. Like, whatever it is. I sometimes I work out of town, and I have to get food, and so sometimes I pack a lunch, but, if I work out of town, I start my day around 2:30ish, and then I'm taking break around 9:30, 10. That's a 7-hour gap where my food might not taste as good as it did 7 hours previously. So I get DoorDash, and DoorDash will show up. And I don't know exactly where I was going with that, but I like DoorDash. So that's why I've been eating DoorDash. Oh, yeah. So shit in a box. DoorDash shows up. They're nice. Good. Let's work. So I talked about black and red. We talked about that. Talked about being poor. Other day I picked my own numbers for Lotto. I don't play it often. I probably spend about $100 a year on Lotto or Powerball, whatever. And I got every number off by one. That was amazing. VeggieTales costume. I don't know what that has to do with it. Oh yeah, here's one. Working on this in a joke. I have to work this out. So, what came first? Ready? There's probably a date. But cocaine or mirrors? When they first did cocaine, did they do it on a mirror or they did it on a glass? You know, like in the 1700s. Did they have a straw? Did they roll up some Confederate money? How to do the cocaine very first? I guess they had leaves that ate it, but like snuffed it right up their nose. You know what I mean? Like, how did they fucking do it? I don't know. That's the thing. Here, my son sent me another TikTok. Hey, Ted Cruz. Yeah, my son's funny. Okay, so it is 11:26. I'm thinking about tacos. We got over here. Boom, me. Boom, it be me. I'm gonna go beat me over there too. Walk over there. And I'm over here too. And let me have some fun here. Okay. Boom. Bah. So we're gonna go remix on this on the outside. So here we go. 1, 2. Wait, hold on. Let me give you what I've been working on. Besides like the intros, I have my intros here.
Full volume.
Full volume.
Full volume. I like.
A few moments later.
Full volume.
I like.
Meanwhile.
We talking about practice. We talking about practice. We talking about practice.
Here we go. Got some more right around.
I ain't falling for no banana in my tailpipe. I ain't falling for no banana in my tailpipe.
I ain't falling
I
for
ain't
no
falling for
bad.
no banana in my tailpipe.
Shit, Negro. That's all you had to say.
And we gonna be out. We